Good afternoon, my name is Paul. My daughter's best friend has just moved to the States, and I've offered to help her to sell the car while she's away. The car behind me is a 2018 Vauxhall Corsa 1.4 Sport 5-door. I'd like to show you around. So as I say, it's a 2018 68 registered 1.4 Sport manual gearbox. It's in metallic black with a black cloth interior. It has air conditioning, which comes up beautifully cold on a nice hot day like this. Now, she bought the car when it was 1 year old, so she has owned this car for most of its life. And I've got to say, having driven it, the engine feels lovely, the gearbox feels lovely. It just feels like a really nice tight car to drive. The engine feels very nice and tight and nice and quiet. Now I'm going to point out, now I'm on the road here, I'm going to point out some of the minor cosmetic indiscretions that you tend to get with a car like this. So we have, you can see there's a little dent in the swage line, a couple of little chips on the door, nothing too frightening there. And there's a little something here, a little bit of a dent there, and you can see there's been a little bit of an indiscretion there on the front. Again, it doesn't stand out hugely, it's not a massive issue, but I'm just going to show you that they're there just for the sake of transparency. You can see there's a little one there, look. So it's not without its little and a few little sort of chips and bits and pieces there. The kind of thing that you expect to get with a car of this age, especially something like this. So that is the cosmetic condition of the car. All the door gaps and everything all look really good. The wheels are in nice condition. The front tyres have got about 3.5 mm tread. The rear tyres are between 5 and 7 mm tread. So the bit that really makes this car shine, excuse the pun, is the service history. Now you can see there that all the wheels there are in pretty good condition. It looks nice. So the service history. Now, she has had this car serviced. This car has been serviced by the same Vauxhall Main Dealer every single year since the day it came out of that Vauxhall dealer. So it was supplied by Vauxhall and Paul, and they have serviced it every single year. So one thing that she has really taken care of is the service history. And if you've had and owned any car before, and especially if you've had a number of different cars, you'll probably know that if you want to have the best chance of having a car that is reliable, it's all about the service history. The most important thing is to keep the car serviced. And of course, if you're going through a main dealer, the main dealers will always try their best to find something to charge for. And that, although quite expensive and painful when you're the one paying for the service, when it comes to the upkeep of the car, what a wonderful place to start. So if you're a new driver, if you're someone who wants a little run around, if you want something which looks really nice and quirky, this is a really smart little car. Yes, it could do with a couple of smart repairs and maybe a bit of polishing here and there. But yes, 2018 car, it's 8 years old. It's still a really nice looking car. It looks good from all angles. But yes, as I say, it does need a few little sort of smart repairs. Now, the inside, excuse my camera. So we've got this really nice sporty interior with the little stripes on the seats. You can see the seats there in lovely condition. The carpets are all in really nice condition, because apart from the occasional little scratch and chip here and there, she's actually looked after the car very, very well. The boot is in excellent condition. The boot carpet is lovely. The inside's not all beaten about. And here is where you'd find the jack and spare wheel, not jack and wheel race and what have you. It does have a full-size spare which is tucked in underneath there, and you can see That is all in lovely shape. It's not been messed around with. It's just been looked after well. On the passenger side, again, lovely condition. The seats are all in nice condition. There's so little wear, which is great. Carpets are all looking good. Now underneath here we have the drawer where we have the lock and wheel nut, and then we have the service history. Now I'll photograph the service stamps in the book so you can see what they are, but I can tell you now, I have seen and sold Porsches and Aston Martins that don't have a service history as nice as this car does. Coming from this side as well. All the doors open and shut very nicely. It's all going on today. And on the driver's door, again, you can see everything's in really good shape. Multifunction steering wheel, which gives you your stereo radio controls on this side, cruise control buttons on that side. I do like the shiny black trim with the red flashing. That does look rather cool. Your headlamps, what have you down there. It's nice sporty steering wheel, all this sporty red cross stitching, a nice bit here to keep your hands there, and it gives you a lot of nice grip when you're driving. And you can see there you have front and rear wash wipe. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to shut the door and I'm going to start the engine. So 63,241 miles from new. And the funny thing is look what she's left you, a full tank of fuel. So this is a lady who's always very good at looking after a car. She doesn't skimp. You can see here some of the apps. You've got phone projection, Bluetooth. I've got my phone connected to it at the moment because I was just playing with it earlier. If I go back to home, I can have audio. So we've got the radio showing there at the moment. We've got city driving, so we've got a button there that lightens the steering to make it easier to park. 5 manual gears, more of this nice contrast red stitching. Just a really nice thing, and I've got to say, the air that's coming out of there is freezing cold. So the air conditioning works beautifully. One thing is worth mentioning is Rachel is tiny. One of the benefits of having someone who's really tiny. Now, she has owned this car, as I say, from 1 year old. There's no breaking down of any of the seats. The seat condition, the seat covering condition is brilliant. There's no squashing of any of the bolsters because you've got these sporty seats, and it's all just as strong as it was when it was bought. And that is the bonus of having a tiny little lady who's owned it for most of its life. So, really nice, straight little car. Lovely to drive, incredibly well maintained. So I hope you like the car, hope you like the video. If you'd like to know more about the car, then you'll see the car for sale on my eBay. It's on my YouTube. You can drop me a message, visit the specification on the eBay site. Just please give us a call, drop me a personal message. I'll be very happy to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.